The pandemic has exposed many holes in our social safety net, such as food insecurity, economic vulnerability, and the need for better mental health services. In addition, COVID-19 regulations such as mandatory vaccines and the vaccine passport have had the effect of emphasizing the disparities between socioeconomic groups and have created division between the vaccinated and unvaccinated, and between federal and provincial authorities. What is your opinion about federal measures versus provincial? What will your party do to repair the gaps in the safety net? Thank you. Merci.
Merci. Donc, vous avez 2 minutes pour répondre et nous débutons avec Monsieur David Freiheit.
Ouais, je dirais que la pandémie n'a pas exposé les lacunes. On le savait qu'ils existaient depuis des années. C'est vrai qu'ils ont mis plus en évidence, mais ce sont des problèmes dont on est déjà au courant depuis des années. Et le fait que le gouvernement n'a rien fait pendant des années, et lorsque la pandémie nous a frappé, leur décision, leur façon de rectifier la solution, le problème, c'était de priver les citoyens de leurs droits. It's a funny way of dealing with a problem that you have known has existed for a long time. So the pandemic did not reveal anything new. It had already been there. And so when it comes down to the inequalities, different class systems and problems with infrastructure that we have known about for years, it's nothing new. The question is, why hasn't anything been done about it already? And so in response to those problems, what does the government do? It implements a vaccine passport, which is going to exacerbate those very same problems. There's a shortage of staff in the hospitals. There has been for a while. And so you implement the vaccine passport knowing that you're going to scare out tens of thousands of people who choose not to get vaccinated. That is a solution that exacerbates a problem and creates a new one. And the division about the vaccine passport, it was never about vaccination that caused that division. It was strictly the words of one person, François Legault and Justin Trudeau, who promote this fear-mongering. I would say François Legault to a lesser degree than Justin Trudeau. It is the government that is creating the division around vaccination, not anything else. And the vaccine passport is not something that occurred. It's something the government implemented and then went out loud and clear talking about those people versus us and exaggerating a risk to further the divide. So solution, no vaccine passport, period. We're at 80% fully vaccinated, 95% plus of the most vulnerable, no vaccine passport. It has no scientific basis to begin with. And I would ensure that the governments respect the law and when they enact measures that they go through the Legislative Assembly, because we are now 2 years into this, and it makes no sense that the government rules by edict and not by distinct, legitimate legislative process.